This could be all done and dusted if we get Boom winning, but if we get full sense, then the series gets the 3-2 that everyone
Sentinel's just going to be 3v5.
Not everyone
Bro, they have
expected Komodo.
one of their stand-ins, well, stand-ins maybe, is incredible. And then I don't know who their other stand-in is. If it's Curry as well, that's two insane stand-ins.
Want full sense to get there. It was 48-52 in the predictions. And now it's going to be a straight rip open towards B. Komodo. They are moving in quick.
Jiro hasn't had the best performance when it comes to the breach in this tournament.
Camera into stun, into flash, into swing. Yeah, that is a lovely trap play. As soon as you hear the camera there, do you not get a little bit suspicious?
Yeah, and the space starting to be taken over at A as well. You know, some teams on this map really rely upon finding this deeper one way and trying to take this A main control. Right now, Boom not able to do that on this defensive side. So Zespi,
Someone's got to do a lot here.
From his team because he really
we just lose wingman in middle. Wait, they just use wingman to get in for middle. I'm pretty sure it's on this X. They have no wingman for the plant.
He does. Actually manages to use that to his advantage now, and the paranoia goes out.
Damn, you did great.
Zespi!
Oh, you did incredible, man. You did so good.
Done for Boom. And he's made it work, all on his lonesome.
What did we see an absence of in the previous map, Mitch? What did we see we needed from Boom in the beginning of these rounds? Well, it was the
He's going to play in the MXS. That's also true. Everyone's meant to be taking all their players.
3 rounds, essentially, right? Generally, if you're getting both pistols, you get the other 2. So the fact that Boom are able to start off this one comes down to a little bit of timing for Zespi as well. He's fine from the other short side. He's got his teammate Cypher Trapwire to look after that one. He needed focus on the elbow push, and it comes out. Not a lot of bullets, by the way, in that chamber to be able to find John Olsen, but he still got it done.
Yeah, we get the Outlaw out. This can definitely farm them. Everyone, no armor.
Oh, yeah. But same can be said, actually, for Boom, too. So at least they managed to wrangle that one back. No plant for full sense either, so this one's just going to be one of those yeehaw rounds to see what the Sheriffs can do. And apart from that, maybe, just maybe, if you can get a kill or 2 once again.
Damage onto John Olsen, keeping them at bay at the moment, not allowing them free entry in towards this B site.
And this guy's going to farm up, right?
Up the fist and say stop. No pass.
At least going to get 2.
Letting them kind of stew on it.
This guy has to random stun.
Fox has been starved of information towards A.
Yeah, and this is going to be one of the things for
we get no info on the stun.
Over on a comp like this is you don't actually get any deeper utility acknowledgement that your opponents are there, so you really
double kill into satchel out. Let's
get on these lines and try to find all of the
one.
frags, which so far,
only one.
Again, another one to open up.
Didn't even need satchel out.
Shot from Famous. John Olsen has to try and find something here, but the wingman will take him down. They've been able to reposition here, Famous. Not exactly in the best spot. We'll hold on for longer. Just really sort of pushing them back as best as possible right now, but Shiro and NC Slasher, they make it work.
And now both, they know both here, and they get
they team flashed.
Really well done.
It ended up working out right.
Well, the paranoia to go on in. The team scaling 2 positions together, right? From backside, from market through mid.
Yeah, I mean,
this
was still a very, very nice round.
Come through from Boom, and now they get to
and they know the Outlaw's in place. They're going to have to go heavy armor, but they pretty much just full ecoed this anyway, so it doesn't change too much.
Continued trend here for Boom, right? And they'll get it done. They got to continue forward, understand their opponent, lean in to their knowledge book. Now as this bonus comes on in Komodo, I cannot stress the importance of what it means for consistency on this map in Boom.
I mean, you look at it, right? Full sense, you just push us into an overtime where you had such an advantage and you come into this next map without your advantage for your first 2 rounds. You want to be trying to find this round at least cleanly. You want to set up John Olsen for success, which is good. He gets the first kill against Zespi, but there's immediate...
I managed to get out of there.
Well, does he? The Aftershock actually might make it a little bit dangerous, but they've just got so much info from this scan.
There was so much going on that the Recon just double scanned them as well, but they still stay alive. There's so much damage done. Razor's somehow on 1 HP.
Trying to wrap around now, looking for this extra control. John Olsen.
What is that movement?
The choke, though, the
Why did that look so weird?
Now they need to try and get this spike planted. Shiro a little bit too late there, and a rogue bullet will be able to hit PTC. Berserks really just opting for damage at this point.
Yeah, I mean, nobody came over towards the B site right now, where it's your own territory running on towards this Cypher. Left his trap wires and his camera there, so he really
It's a little too early, yeah, a little bit.
Good crosshair placement.
Good bonus is fine. Let's see what this guy can do. They're in a good spot. This double flank probably owns them, to be honest.
Area. This actually could get interesting, but by the time he Mitch, it's all going to align for them. 3
2.
is definitely the path.
You take 2. It's a little bit disastrous that you didn't do too much damage here, but it's alright.
Around there, full sense. They didn't let them get the bonus.
And it's just what I was highlighting before, right? When teams are running the Sova on this map, it's for a good reason. There's still kind of a lot of
gets the
different
ARP out,
teams
no
are running
armor.
on the map like Sunset, where you've got teams running the Gecko as comparison to the KO as well, for instance, right? But I always do like the way that the Sova does get played on toward this map as well. I think Fox is someone that definitely you need to be seeing open up the books for Full Sense to just read the story on how these rounds are going to be delivered. Likewise can actually be said for PDC.
Oh boy,
I want to see him.
what are we going for here? Omen set up over towards A. Yeah, so they set the one person up pretty early. They're gonna have no idea about the AWP, and again, anyone that had to buy an AWP here had to buy no armor, so we're not expecting this.
Too. If there was a secondary player there from Full Sense, the trade would have almost been immediate because nobody was there to back Famous up. So something immediately that they'll have to kind of keep in check. But for now, they've got this player advantage.
Not getting flustered at all. Boom. They just continue to hold that line, shifts his focus back towards market.
And they can too, because the trap wires are still on the B site right now. So as far as Berserk is concerned, he's got all the bases checked.
Buying their time now. Aldrone gonna go in. Does Famous
The late swing off of it.
Yeah.
It's still alright.
Does get caught though.
It does invite them to come on in, and there's no budging from Boom from the remaining.
They still can't take like too much space with it because he peeked after.
Are they gonna actually end over towards this B side at the moment? Finally, you start to see rotations from Shiro over towards this B site.
Right at the fault lines.
Still NC
Now
Slasher
what?
watching mid. Comes down to some crucial timing right now.
Okay, so there's gonna be like an Omen flash here, and then they're gonna have to send it over towards site. Problem is, kill trip might get a lot. Honestly, it's not the worst for attack. The issue is there's 3 people here though. Reach damage as well to stop the plant.
Right now, they have to break the trap, but that's a great scan. Back at the site, the information will be gathered. Now they're just
breach
gonna get
damage.
that spike planted, but they have to swing because of the aftershock, right? Making it awkward now. PTC going to be able to stick this.
Yeah, that's nice, man. The breach util over towards this site is just so strong.
Massive performance there.
Yeah, no time.
What a time to strike for Boom.
And we saw that be a problem for Boom over on Lotus. When you're leaving these rounds to 20
yeah, I mean the breach.
You know, I
util is
always
good.
get so scared when you can tell teams are just thinking we just have to stop the plant.
Yeah.
I'm scared they're all gonna fly.
And they're just so focused on just that, yeah, and everyone dies. They handled this pretty well. The breach util is nice.
Yeah. And good reads too, just keeping main control throughout on A.
It feels like as soon as that neon goes down, they just look lost a little bit.
Gold mine to have to be shock darted out to bait the utility. You can't get over them unless you're, TPing through as Leviathan. You're not running a jet too. So they almost just always have to be eating some sort of utility. I talk about the trap wires. Berserk special.
X gonna give it to you. John Olsen already in towards the side here, looking at Boba, but Famous gets the catch back. We've seen a trade of impact.
I was gonna say, is he just gonna random spray the corner? Ooh.
Fox looking for something, but
great trades. Omenor picks up the spike. It's still a 2v4 though.
We have an opportune timing of space here right now. Cause NC Slasher is already holding the line. He spotted it on out.
Leviathan's managed to pick up the spike off the back of that from the shadows. Now the wingman doesn't quite connect either, so they're going to have to try and wrap in here, but it's a bit of a chokehold.
Timing again.
No way, really?
Top of mid. It's
double timing?
Nah,
I was going to say, the chance of him actually getting all the way around without these two facing would have been...
So much to find. 1 versus 4, not exactly easy. And Zesby, look at the composure here. This time, no cheers.
Yeah,
it's kind of looking on lockdown at the moment.
That map previously.
Yeah,
it looks like no way in.
A couple of crucial rounds that got the better of it, got away from
leaning
them.
more over towards A.
Maybe even regulation, maybe not even in overtime.
He looks
right?
very
so
hard.
they're realizing they've had the discussion with Meow. I mentioned when we cut to his player cam, coach cam at that point in time, we saw it pointing at the monitor, saying things like he knew what had happened, he knew what.
I mean, I wonder if they can
so
just take just harder mid control first though, instead of trying to make a play early on.
Yeah, I think that might be the play.
I mean, for Full Sense,
it's just been a lot of it's been a lot of side hits, but I think they don't expect them to be playing as heavy. They normally you play retake where the Cypher is, right? They've been fighting pretty heavy, so I think they've been thrown off by that.
Yeah, true.
Control of A main, so it's different ideas. This is such a staple play to come through from teams on Sunset. Reach done, Dizzy in. Paranoia if you need. Take the
It's
space
kind of
away.
nice, and now they've punished. Now they've punished over towards B twice by pretty much fighting on site and stopping the plant. Now they've just fallen back to literally just be playing, like I said, retake.
Yeah, for sure.
They might have conditioned them
5 versus 2
enough,
now in
and
favour
then
of Boom, and
they've
these sort
already
of
made the
scenarios, it
adjustment,
kind of
waiting
is,
for this
all
adjustment.
on
This
to
is pretty
full
good
sense
from
to try
Boom at
and
the
dig
moment.
Deep, get back into the round such as this. See if you can find a little lick in the damage. Sure, John Olsen will be given the ultimate.
Sova good on this map?
regardless of the
Sova's
result of
fine on
round.
this map, yeah. Sova's pretty good. Honestly, all the initiators are pretty good on this map. It's pretty open for how you want to play it. Damn, yeah, that was a great stun back from Shiro. The Shiro guy is very impressive. I'll say
The
that
leader.
much.
Gotta get him in,
How good
gotta
is
get him
Simpressa? You haven't been
excited
watching?
as well.
Oh,
You
they're
want
incredible.
everybody firing when you
They're
are
tier
seeing
1
Boom
ready,
right
man.
now.
Straight up.
Yeah, I mean, you look to it, it's early in the map. Berserk's is what, 3 kills, but he's
Like,
playing
if
side,
we
so
were
they're not
gonna
lose
rank
sight.
all the
It's okay.
Pacific teams at the moment,
I am really keen though now to see
I
what
would
Full
probably put
Senses
them
retaliation is going to
4th
look
just
like.
to be
Have they
safe.
formulated
There's,
a plan
I may
to get a
even be
rifle round back
underplaying where
onto
they
the
actually
board
would
on the
be.
back of the bonus? And you know
But
what?
if you like
Actually,
slotted
this
them
is
into
perfect
last
for
year's
them right now.
Pacific, I would
Have
probably
that
put
chat
them
with the team.
like just
Have that
below
chat with the coach,
DRX.
because
And
things
even
are
then, I'm not even
spiraling out of
confident about
control.
that. I might be underestimating them pretty heavy. They're really strong, man. They're really, really good. Elio, thank you so much for the 39 months. Thank you, bro.
Be a position to find yourself in
I
full
appreciate
sense,
that,
you know,
man.
if you
Good to
open
see you
up.
as well, and that's a long
Another guy
time,
that ripped
Elio.
the
Hope
3-9
everything's going well,
It
bro.
was. It was. Keen eye.
sorry,
I think they would have made champs. Yeah, I think they would have made champs.
He's having a
with
great
how good they're
time,
playing.
and so is everyone
Yeah,
down here
I
at
think so.
Bradam Arena.
Absolutely.
Sold out crowd, packed to the rafters. It's been such a beautiful sight. Above us, around us.
I think they're
there's
great,
that
man.
wave as
I've been
well.
so impressed by what I've seen. I probably haven't seen enough,
The
but
Indonesian casters are fantastic.
Nothing is
too,
going
man.
well
I'll
in
tell you
tier
that
2.
much. It's been
Yeah.
such a pleasure to be a part of all of
next
this.
year's going to be
definitely
interesting,
know how to
man.
hype an
It'll be
arena.
interesting to see
That's
what
it,
orgs
right?
stick
The
around.
energy is certainly there, but I'll bring it back. I'll
Good news
ground our
is the
foundations for a
teams are
second
doing
again tomorrow,
academy
right?
stuff, right?
After the map
That
we
can
saw
save
on
it a little
Lotus,
bit.
If Full Sense fall over here, that'll be such a lackluster way for them to go out of this series, right?
Well, you think about it, right? For the guys that are trying to return to Tier 1, is this the stopper? Is this the time that it's, you know, decided you're
Most
done?
impressive out
Are
of all
you
the Ascension
retiring on
leagues?
the
Oh, yeah,
back? It's always
SBG,
a
yeah,
real
for sure.
possibility. Have you made enough of an impact to potentially be picked up by teams overseas, by teams in Pacific, right? You're looking towards, for the Thailand side, Talon, right? What are they doing? They're already in a restructure, right? They're already trying to figure out what's working for them. Are they going to look
many
at these
cracked
guys
tier
and
2
say,
players
yes,
at the
you're ready
moment?
to
Yeah.
come back, or yes, you're ready to get picked up for
Yeah, there are.
Leviathan, right? Because you think about how clutch he has been so far. Thinking about the new kid on the block and what you want
Okay,
to
so
do.
timeout goes
Let's
in and
see
they
if they
decide
can
to go
actually do
real
it on the
fast. We had a
rifle
shock
round
for
now
the
because
trip
they're
that might be
already
there.
playing on the
Damn.
side.
Whoa.
Whoa!
Whoa.
So hungry for it. Man, if Zespi can find this.
What did we just witness? I've
John
never
Olsen!
seen
And he gets out
anything
as well.
like
Wants
it.
none
He
of it.
followed him
Meanwhile,
all the way
Fox
to
onto the
spawn. It was like a speed run. Who
This
can get
fight,
to spawn the
you missed it.
fastest?
It's already played.
Absolutely.
Who's there in the
it is,
first, like,
Kimono, and
what,
that means
7
there's more
seconds?
blood in the water that we can muddy up to keep on going. Famous gets stunned, but he will look into it. Again, the man is familiar with a flash. He's always got eyes on him, this guy. And he will continue.
Damn, bro, they're playing really well.
Incredible, man.
I've never seen a round like this.
Yo, dude, that overheat was so real, man.
He followed him
Wow.
into
He has
spawn.
glowing
He's in
eyes
spawn
to
within the
hunt
first
his
7
prey,
seconds.
But the wolves bite back.
It's like, it almost would have been better if he
Huge shot to
didn't
come on
catch
through.
sight of
You
the
think
omen at
things
all,
will
right?
fall
Like,
Yeah.
he just thinks he can
Gets the
catch up to
double
him.
no.
But it's
They
like,
compose
it's
themselves,
designed, so with the
Famous gets
deeper
double
smoke,
back,
it's designed
and
that
then
he
the
goes
defuse
aggro.
starts to
But I
get
don't
Yeah,
think he's
that's
ever
true.
meant to
non-conversion
cross
on
like
the back
the
of a
extra
full
line
set
near
timeout
spawn.
here.
I don't
That
know.
is
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I think probably if he didn't catch you, and what you do is you wrap around
the
the back of A.
Oh,
yeah, yeah, just
interesting.
clear that.
Oh,
But
interesting.
this time he is at the helm.
Yeah, you might be right.
He has the overdrive ready if he wants to break
But he
it
sees
out.
the omen,
He's
and
not
he
Phantom
just,
King.
his eyes turn red, and he
I
keeps
think more
chasing.
importantly,
Yeah, I think it might be
these
right, 'cause no one would ever
Thunder,
really, in
it's
theory,
the
be
prime
spawn
time
if
to
he
be
can
able to
rotate
just
you
lay
go
that
to here.
down through
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
A side, and then
It could have
try
been
to
a
send
really
John
cool
Olsen in.
strategy if he
Spotted out
didn't
through
ton
mid,
of
they're
vision on the
all in
omen.
zone. A Dizzy has revealed nada.
Because he
at the
didn't use
moment, but you
wall,
do get
right?
this
Or did he
drone
use
as
wall?
MC
Yeah, he
Slasher now
at the very
forward.
start, so he
Oh,
cut off the
okay.
sight.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
so
Well,
like you said, he was meant to go. Yeah, he was meant to go to elbow or through there, but
Get between this
Sure.
position that was being held down by Famous.
Oh, he needs more than one just there. Will Shiro invest the Rolling Thunder, or will they just decide that
Nah,
shooting
you
forward
just
too
tanked
much?
the loss
Might
on
be
this
too hard
round,
for
but it's
them.
okay.
But
It's
John
still
Olsen,
like an
this is
okay
his
round to
trying get
lose.
his grip back. Get a regrasp of this map, of this series.
Tricky spot from Leviathan too. Would you ever expect him to be back here?
Paranoia is going to go
Yeah,
out just to
looks
keep
like
them
another
invested.
6-2. Got a lot of these
Komodo
stunts.
at the very least. They're just trying to find the damage towards the expiring side of the round.
They need one pick early. That's the problem, because now Rolling Thunder shifts to bop them off the
At the
spike.
moment, you're not even trying to win the round, really. You're just trying to do a lot of damage. Wait, they're trying to win the round.
Berserks is going to be a little bit too much here for Shiro.
He put
He's been a
Breach
hero in
into
so
it.
many of these rounds, but John Olsen, okay. He's a little bit awkward with it.
Yeah,
but
I don't know about
that's
the
good damage
Breach
from
or...
Shiro.
Good trade at the end there. You bait out the Rolling Thunder from PDC, so if that was actually your objective, when you realized
even the
that
casters are
round
confused
is
about it.
kind of irredeemable
Because
at
he
that
thought that
point
this guy used
anymore,
to...
You've actually done it quite nice. Oh, wait, no. It was the other one.
Yeah. But I don't blame him, because even I'm shocked at that.
Okay, maybe it's not.
Maybe he's born with it, Komodo.
Yeah, okay, there you go. You see the Rolling Thunder, actually. I thought in the chaos that was going to be PDC's, but
Yeah,
no,
I
it
can't
was
even blame the
Shiro's
casters,
mix,
because
so
that would make more
actually,
sense than
from my
using
narrative
his
saying,
one.
Yeah, full sense, you know, you
Hey,
got
what
Vader to
though?
draw it out. No, Boom
Got
actually
3 on the
invested
way to
something
his
they didn't
ult
need
now.
to.
This time he's looking to get straight
Dude, every
in,
single
right?
time this guy's getting set up with a shock, you really got to think about your Cypher trips, and that one is good. The
line.
problem is
That's
this guy
actually getting
moves
caught
so
with it
fast
too,
when he
so
gets
that's
Cypher
awkward.
tripped. He's actually
And that's an
relatively hard to
opportunity
hit
for
even in the
Famous to
Cypher
strike
trips.
out, you know? This is John Olsen.
A
They
nice
put all
shot
their
though.
eggs in the offensive
Yeah, and
Neon
this is what I was
basket,
talking
but
about normally where the
unfortunately
Cypher is. You play
they are
retakes, they
East is
fall
6
back, we
months
have
away,
a
guys.
fish to
Went
clear
down as
middle,
well.
so he's
Now
getting that
PDC
back in
actually
10
might use the
seconds.
Rolling Thunder.
Then they're going to clear
Five
sight, and you got
versus
fish
four,
ult for the
Operator still in the
afterplant,
mix.
keep an eye on
Remember,
the
for
Sova
Famous,
that
there
is
was all
lurking
the
all the way
players in
around
main
as
bar
well.
one,
This
starting
is
to
a
go for a
stacked
little bit of a
round.
late lurk.
We've
You
got
know
Breach
where all
ult to
is
delay a
usually
lot,
go
and
to.
then do they consider the Sova? Wait, the Sova's bailed on it.
Rolling Thunder goes in now. Sushi Boy's able to capitalize on that moment as well. He's really the only one that's got any impact here in the wingman.
He went and shot door, right?
Wingman?
Wingman? Oh my god.
It's denied, and it's still going. Sushi Boys, can you be the hero in the moment to keep the team moving, or will it be Zespi who can find the momentum?
Damn, bro, that was nice though from Full Sense. Full Sense played this pretty well. Dude, the wingman nearly did nearly did the impossible of defusing there. It was still pretty nice though. The Sova, once they closed the door, went round over towards middle, shot the door, and then the pressure was there, so the Omen was always like disattached from the actual fight here. Like that little move that he did was really big, because then they're expecting him to come from market as well. There was a lot going on in this round. There really was.
That would have been diffused in the mix. Oh my.
The fault line. That's what caught the wingman in the end. And then Sushi Boys with the 3K, just not enough time for Zespi, even though he gets the frags.
Quick in towards the next one though. A great round to come through from Full Sense when you needed it. When everyone's choked in one position. Still managed to play through the chaos to get the rounds. Now, if you try to just barrage in towards B, you will walk into a
we got Razor on
with a
defense. Where's everyone's money at?
and
Money's
that would
kind of
give
low.
Boom potentially the half here at a 7th round.
Wait,
but it's
money's
still
really
relatively
low.
slow on the
This
setup.
is a giant
Bit of
round.
a lurk in through mid, a bit of a lean.
But even the
Start
reset
setup,
would wreck
get
these guys.
John Olsen
Like
into
they'll be
the
sitting on
side.
2-9. It's a
He's
great
this
trip.
Caught with the trapwire again, but he
How's
manages to
Bro
find the
slid under the
position.
trip? Oh!
There we go. That's the John Olsen you want to see,
Yeah,
Komodo,
that
the
is-
one that's finding Famous inside these
Well, that's a
rules.
big buy round, and
And
that is
Zespi,
really,
he
really
can't
clean,
find
man.
anything,
Like, the kill on
unfortunately.
spawn
That's
is everything.
5 alive and a little bit
I
of
don't know if I
momentum
missed something,
behind
but I don't know how he
Full
got
Sense
through
the
that
latter part
trip.
of his first half.
Yeah, back towards the same site after a previously scrappy
He got hit by the trip?
Now, very clean
Nah, I don't think
towards
so.
the site. You know, sliding through. I don't think he got hit by the trap wire.
Yeah,
He might have.
that's what I'm trying to
Looked
work
a little
out.
bit high from Berserks, but regardless, the team is there with him. If he did manage to slide under it, and the impact and the space,
'Cause it was
most
still
importantly,
up.
that he found for the squad.
And so
to
if he
get
got
on
hit by it,
into
it would have been instantly
flawless
shot, which means it's
victory
done.
at the end.
I think he slid under it.
Exactly what the doctor ordered for Full Sense to get them back right and healthy.
It's the only thing I can think of, because it was still up when I
So
looked, and he
winnable
was
for
back
both
at
these
site
teams
chilling.
Right now, there is no
I don't think he
leading
tanked like a
point.
whole thing got stunned, and
It's an
it was
eco
still
coming
here.
out for Boom right now, and Full Sense, if they find this Komodo.
Patience, though, can be a virtue for Full Sense, even against this lopsided buy. Could be a bit of a party mix if you want to throw the showstopper in. Guardians to support for Boom. But again, you know, just for Full Sense, dotting I's, crossing T's.
He did get
taking
hit
space
by
up
it?
through
You saw
mid,
it? Oh,
big
really?
Trap wire in through B to make sure no one overextends their mark from Boom. And they'll start to transition over towards this A site where Zespi is just playing a little bit of information game.
Hard read rotation here. Everyone going for it right now.
He doesn't have any smokes for 10 seconds either. So there might actually be a little bit of timing that he can disconnect Full Sense.
No information gathered just yet by any of these members.
All people here. Wait, this is pretty scary. They got a really good crossfire. Smoke goes in, obviously. That's a great omen flash. Okay, and they ended up wasting the Razor a little bit because this guy actually got the kill, but they still pick up the gun. They realize that everyone's here. And this guy, at the moment, is taking a lot of space. So Sushi needs to make sure he does a lot of damage but stays alive. This is a gun that he would give him. And that's... Okay, he did great.
Rest of the team already in
Wait, that's a gun down middle as well. They're going to push for that.
Short, but it was just the right amount there. And now as that plant goes in, it's only half a split second. But now Sushi Boys, he can get a second in here. It's a great flash.
The great breach flash.
Runs out of bullets, but it's not going to matter when you got your boy PDC there to back you up. Now Famous.
Yeah, and they know this guy broke the trip, and most likely there's a gun down middle, so he's probably going for it. There's a good recovery at the moment.
Today.
Great recovery to come through from Full Sense.
Yeah.
I mean, the opening series to both of these teams as well was a 10-2 half with defensive structure, with defensive damage, right? So right now, being closer, getting all the more you can on your attacker's side gives you a little bit more confidence on the switch up for Full Sense. Not necessarily Boom here if they feel like the momentum is being pulled away from them, if they feel like they're sinking a little bit, not even treading water. So we'll see what they can make in towards this last round. 2 away from a Rolling Thunder. If you could try to prop that up for Shiro for a potential retake. Don't feel like you have to worry about too much from Full Sense's side with Leviathans from the shadows. But hey, maybe they can relocate quite quickly, faster up through mid in towards the B split here, Mitch.
Fought John Olsen. Famous has been doing really well to kind of stem the bleeding with this individual, right? It's been such a game of cat and mouse between these two.
The great stun.
Trying to get that extra control though. I think he's actually missed
no way.
Berserk's gonna catch it though.
Yeah, he messed up the jumping a little bit, so the stun wore off.
Be able to do this here. The Neural Theft's gonna get that info.
All of the info, you're exactly right. Now they're gonna have to try and set up again from B main. 5 versus 3.
Sushi Boy's back in that same position where he's able to clutch it out. The wingman obviously still active. Busy.
Oh, that's a big TP at the top. That was sick. That was sick.
All left on to just
that was lovely. Honestly, the Cypher did so much on side though. 7 on defense is a really big score.
Say we're looking to be the 6-6 tiebreaker again, like we saw in the previous
that's a lot
match.
of rounds
that
right
9-9 mark, and then maybe it trails over on towards one of these teams. But hey, no. 7-5 over towards Boom. Brazilians, though, to come back from Full Sense. I really liked the way that they were planning and pathing around the map when Boom weren't really giving them any 2 overextensions, right? Nothing too untoward up to
Boom on pistol, yeah. It's like, what, 4-3 for the pistols, 1-0 in this map?
And you're going for those splits as Full Sense, rather.
So, dude, if they win another pistol on top of this, that should be it.
A pretty nice attacking side. But now I think the most important thing is the mindset is that they are 5-7 down. It's elimination. Will they be able to get it back?
There's your answer. The crowd is wishing it, willing it. What a story it would be. Having the hometown heroes make it into the grand final. They didn't have the cleanest group stage in towards this competition, Komodo. They duked it out. They fought hard. It was a bloody battle. But with the crowd behind them, they have been able to engage on that energy. A spirit bomb inside Britama Arena. And a final opportunity for Full Sense to really put the pressure on here and take us to 5.
A big pistol round.
Mic the crowd. It was really loud yesterday. I don't know if they turned it down because of how loud it was yesterday, but I thought it was pretty hype. I'm not sure they needed to.
The position that Boom are able to get, the pistol, extend this beginning lead, get that secondary round as well, and then you're looking at a 9-5. You're looking at.
But it's still like when it's in game, it's a little bit loud. So I don't know if it's just the music over the top in the halftime.
We were giving ourselves safety nets.
The casters, bro, the casters have been really going for it, man. It's been pretty hype.
But here, right
they like even when the third map was done, the caster was still sending it. What is this? Neon, send it over towards stun middle, and then you catch people close as well.
There's the information gathered.
Yeah, and then we have fast.
Back and forth of utility, but
it's
it
go
is
time.
You know that pistol that I said
Oh,
might
kills
secure it?
Komodo, but Fox is
Oh
still
boy.
out. However,
Oh god, this guy's gonna
FC
fish ult so early.
Tier 1 dungeon boss, the Butcher. And now it's on to the Leviathan. A different territory here.
In this
Dude, again,
One
Shiro's kind of ready for the trap play. They get contact first.
Yeah, they were super on top of this with how they were playing B main
able
there.
to fight off
Yeah.
against this Titan team in Boom right now.
That's
As
a
that
lot
will
of kills
live up
onto a
to
Gecko. That's an early
the
ult.
Oh my god.
Slasher. He will hack
2
and
away.
bruise and bloody the offense of Full Sense.
And for a player who previously in the first
on.
half only had
And you know he's getting the plants,
five
that's at
kills,
least one.
he has sliced and diced his way
Yeah.
in towards individual
I mean, he's
confidence to set up
basically
his
more or
team
less
for the
guaranteed
beginning
out for round
stages
3,
of
if
the
not even at the end
side
of the
that
next
they
one.
didn't actually have too much explorations with against now.
Double pistol on the last map, yeah.
After a 10-2,
Double
and
pistol.
you know they get one round. So
Hero Baki.
You can pinpoint exactly when the Filipino host's hearts broke.
yeah, you can. You can.
Same could be said for us when JFT fell apart.
Oh yeah, the same can be said for all of the Thailand fans that are watching this one right now for Full Sense as well, right? Because they've been so close in this one. This is the game to get you to the grand final, to try and get in towards VCT Pacific, to be the second team as a Thai representative.
This is the game of the competition.
Could very well
so
be.
much rides on this one, Komodo.
I wonder, for Boom, do they invest a Dizzy or even the Wingman to try and clear out Elbow, because you don't have the drone ability
the
like
moment,
Fox will have,
with this
for
smoke
example.
here,
You
it's
don't
kind
have
of
the
making it
haste
look like they're
that John
stacking
Olsen
it.
can provide you.
Like they're using
But they will
Util
get shut
here
down
to deter them
from
to
the
go
single
B.
bolt from Fox.
How I would
Start
be
to
this.
shift back over towards this B site. But
So
too
they
to
should
Full Sense.
expect this,
Got
because
some
this was
form
too
of a read
obvious.
here. Grip still down. Ability ready. They can potentially deny this offense.
Oh, he
Maybe
goes
straight
over
on
the
in.
trip.
Maybe a little bit too far forward here. Sushi Boys, he's got the catch. And now he can walk on out. That's a good trade, but Zespi making sure that they will not go down just yet. But there's 20 seconds, Komodo.
Well, that's
They have
official
to
for
push
next
forward.
round.
Try and take as much control as Fox will be punished. Absolute beauty there.
John Olsen good for one at the end of it, but it's just cosmetic.
And now
at
they
the
go
end
into
of
their
the day
first
for
big
that
buy
kill,
round
because
against the
round
bonus, and they got
essentially was already
official.
done.
This
That's
is a
the
nightmare.
First two in the half for Boom, and now we get the weaponry to back Full Sense up. Good ideas, as you were saying. Right read, right rotations. Nothing really spotted out over at elbow from John Olsen. They break the dart and they immediately head for the hills over towards the B site. But I think Boom have to start to realize that in these rifle rounds, time is going to
Gets
be
a
a favor
backup
of Full
Bucky.
Sense, because they really do like
Because he's sending
to
the official
drop it
in
on
and
down
everyone
to the
else.
sub-20 mark.
Everyone else
Let's
can
see what
just
this bonus
play
round is actually
and
gonna
take
be able to
space on
deliver
site,
for
and
them, or
most
Full
likely he's
Sense's
going to pick
first
up a gun, or
appearance with the weapons
you've
is
got
going
onto a
to be
site.
clean.
So, makes a
Boom
lot
are
of sense.
excited now. They're
Oh, we're trying to
activated.
breach. Wait,
See what it means to them. They're
damn.
finally
We've
starting
done our
to
homework.
taste the
We're
victory.
breach
I really like
damaging
that from Shiro, actually.
the
Just throwing the camera over
camera.
and mark it with that aftershock of a tendency that you kind of know that's exactly where Sushi Boys has been placing that. If they break the door, there's no solidified information that market is
Oh,
actually.
that's nice. They got to break that door,
containing any
though.
boom
Is the door
weapons.
still
So
up?
just a
I'm pretty sure it
really
is.
Nice little pick to come out there.
Even though this is nice, you could create a lot more
Relatively
pressure. Yeah, this
unshifted
guy's
here,
got to
Apple
shoot
Full
this
Sense.
door.
Gonna be
Surely.
a big activation from Boom soon.
Well, they start to see that
sees two
Shiro is
middle,
leaning
though, they
towards
might
the
just
B
send
side,
it.
So they do have to try and wait and see if they get on in.
Wait, look at this
one-way case
guy.
Could be brutal.
Damn, look
depending
at
on
this
the
guy.
timing from Sushi Boys.
All the weaponry. It's
Insta
Thrash
clear over
trying
towards
to
middle
open the bank down
with
here.
the double
paranoia
swing,
is
and
there
we're
to
on a
deny the
fast
aftershock there as
flank.
well. Good catch, good info. Sushi
Trip
Boys,
into
can
the
he get it?
breach
Yes, he
damage.
can.
My god,
That's
that race
Famous
ate a
down.
lot.
And now looking for
Guy
more
behind
from
hits
Sushi
the
Boys.
trip,
It's
so they
all
know
the
about
time.
him.
The wingman is going to be able to get that spike planted, but
Flank.
there's a second for Sushi Boys. You're
Dude,
exactly
that trip
right. The
back
flank
of
is
sight
good,
is still up.
but Zespi, 3 HP. I don't think it's going to be enough here.
Yeah, this was
There's
nice.
another
I
round
like
there
this.
for Full
I like
Sense.
this double swing over
Six,
towards middle
not
and then
quite
push
enough,
all the
just
way down.
bonus as well.
Yeah. Just the bonus,
That was
but at
cool.
the end of the day,
So
when
they
you've
win
got
the.
Sushi Boys who's
I mean, they win
repositioning
against the
trap lines
bonus,
as well
but
to invite
they
you
got the
in towards
official
the
out of
side.
them.
You've
That's the
got
big thing.
You've got to explain, you know, to your team.
Chober
when
for
you're
the
sending
finals?
in
Yeah, I
the
think
crash
so.
As NC Slasher,
That makes a lot of
traps aren't
sense.
Here. They're deeper. Famous.
It's nice having
careful,
someone that's
right?
like super
When all of this
knowledgeable
utility is
on
starting
the
to go
scene
on
here
through,
as well.
Famous isn't focused on what the utility is on the floor. He's focused on making sure he's getting in to try and get the kills. So when he gets stunned up there, he's dazzled and
If he gets
frazzled.
a buy,
He
no,
can't
it's just
get
a
anything
bonus.
happening there.
It's just a straight up bonus.
From Sushi Boys' teammates, right, to assist him at that mark, and they pretty
There's
much
a breach
clean up
damage,
house
so he
really
couldn't see
nicely on
the
this
trip
bonus.
when he went to break it. Oh,
Good
interesting.
fundamentals, back to basics.
He
for
looked
full
over and it was
sets,
just
that's
all
exactly what
bright.
they need to carry themselves forward. It's
Wait,
a
did
bit
that
of a
cover it up
change of
pretty
pace
well?
here.
It's kind of cool.
Straight up mid for Boom.
But
they've taken capitation,
I like the confidence.
It looked like a
from them
waste
this time.
otherwise.
This
I mean,
is
it could
one
be
of
a
those
waste. It's
tendencies that teams do like
a
to do
lot to
over on
invest,
this
but
map
if
of
you know that
Sunset,
the
when
neon
you get
always
this
sends
one-way
it.
refreshed over towards the A side, you push together as a unit. Usually you'd see a bit of a deeper dart or something come through from Fox, for
Yeah,
example.
we get
but
no trade
Data
on this as
gets a
well.
dry
That
one
is
out for
nice.
PDC
They got
and
out
Co.
of there.
They get the kill on his SB.
And they have a
That's now
recon to
smokes
see if they
removed for
actually
Boom.
disrespected it.
Lightning McQueen, Kachow,
They
in
might.
and out
This
with
might
that
give them
fast
false
lane.
info.
Doesn't want to overextend, makes the right decision here. Now Fox gets that info as well, but they
Dude,
can
with the
pull
pressure
fight and
middle, they
hold
might
on
be
for
able to
now.
walk short.
Going to be
Yeah.
a difficult draw to come back in towards this one for Boom right now.
Oh, he's walking out,
Great
man.
pick again from PTC.
Yeah, they took some risks.
Being able to find these 1v1s very, very nicely right now. Boomer looking a little bit confused about how they want to take this side. And just relying on that lurk from Berserks as well, right? You know, he's so far across the other side of the map.
No one's giving it to him, though. That's the problem. Camera in the window destroyed, but its information secured for Full Sense. Early pop of the one-way as well. 30 seconds to go. If they do start to come back, it could be gorgeous for them. A big pick from Shiro, though, and it's all going to come
Look at the
down
breach,
to
man.
maneuvering around the map for PTC.
I mean, they're not
Could
going to
be
expect
so
this guy
huge.
here,
What a
that's for
read
sure.
Right now from PTC. He's already found frags as well.
Could be a
Can he
double.
get in towards position here?
Uh-oh.
He absolutely can. He's going to be able to hold on to this Komodo, but he has to try and find the fight inside the dark cover. He's looking for it.
I mean,
and
he was
will be
aware
given
there
it.
might be a crowd there.
PTC, he's bought enough time just to try and get the team back into position here. NC Slasher spotted, dinked up, tagged away. Fox will find, and now Sushi
I mean,
Boys
that was
looking to
a
get
that was a
defusal that
convincing
will be
round.
secured,
I will
and
say the
Berks will
two
just have to just sit
buy
back
rounds
and
here
see what's
pretty
occurred.
convincing.
Yeah, the early picks in the round as well, really, really big for Full Sense to essentially situate themselves into the round, right? All down to the timing from PDC, not to reveal himself too early, but to give the info to his team on exactly what is happening. You can let the spike go down in that scenario when you're pretty much safeguarded by the fact that you know where the remaining two players can go. They're either going into the back alley or they're staying on
Yeah, this
site.
is a good early
Really
timeout as well because
situated
they were two
for Full
convincing
Sense
rounds.
in that one.
They
And I think a
can
real big
have an
discussion now
eco
for
and then
Boom
talk
that
about
they
the
have
big buy
dropped
rounds.
Not, you know, the bonus, but a real legit rifle round in a map that could put you into the grand final, in a map that if you do drop will send you into the 5th and final map in Haven.
And I stress the importance of that 5th map, right? Think about Simprisa. They're sitting there, a 3-0. They're licking their lips. They're rubbing their hands together, right? They're going, wow. Free run into Pacific, right? But no, that's not what is happening right now. The foundations are being laid for you here, VCT Pacific. Nobody is going into this main event without a fight. A chance into Tier 1 for Boom, a resurgence
The flank
for some
there
of
is the
these other
Omen.
members. The man on your screen right
The
now
Omen
is one of
smoke.
them.
I think the Omen smoke
Despy,
good because you want to kind
hungry to
of you want
win.
to act natural like you're
Right now, they need
holding
to
over
show it on
towards
the
the
back of
site,
this
but it
timeout.
might deter them
You
from
can't win
pushing the
3-0,
site
you can
and
win
turning
3-1,
round.
You can win 3-2,
That is a
but
little
if
bit
it
risky.
gets to that 5th
I
and
think the
final
smoke
map,
there's fine. It's a little
you
bit
gotta start to
situational.
question,
The crowd gave it away
where are
anyway
you
for
going
sure.
wrong?
It can't just be hunger. It needs to be desperation.
Show match
You know,
tomorrow?
throwing
Nah, I'm not doing a show match.
Everything at this.
Jober, are you doing the show
You
match
have
tomorrow?
worked all year for this.
Sorry, what's that?
Are you
And
going to
there's
do the
no
show match
second
before the
chance.
final tomorrow?
There is one
Yeah, I'll probably watch it.
way.
Okay. It's too early for
It was
me,
just-
so
and
I'll
it's
send my
this
chatters your way.
event now.
Oh, right on, yeah. I mean, it'll
Boom
just
has
be
not
good
lost
fun.
Yeah,
plans in Indonesia.
Yeah, you guys can watch Jober for it.
They
He'll do
do
it.
not want to see it slip here again. Well, maybe it would just be for the first time, wouldn't it?
Is it
But
true you're
now
forced
we
to
have
play
the
smoke
round back for
tonight?
us,
At least once, Fio.
and it is the lesser weapon.
At least
of course,
I
for
want
Boom.
to see the Omen at
Just
least
famous
once.
on the
I'm not gonna
Vandal.
lie.
Couple of pistols in there and a stinger.
It's iconic at this point.
Everybody together as a unit, pushing John Olsen back. He's actually by himself because there's a plan of action for Full Sense, and it's going to be in the form of an extremely quick flank.
I'll be keeping my eyes on Famous, right? I think if they manage to break this one and get straight in there, I mean, the rotation's great, but obviously the tripwire has been destroyed now, right? They don't know how much information is there. They don't
This
know
is
how many
crazy.
Komodo.
Why have they pushed so aggro against an eco?
There it is. Sushi Boys gets 2 and
Oh
Famous gets
boy.
the trade.
Okay,
I was
it
gonna
turned
say
out
for just a
alright,
second
but
there
I
was a
didn't love
moment,
it.
There was a world, but it has been all denied. Famous gets 2, but that's
Yeah,
all
God,
the
that made me so
Boom has
nervous.
in
I mean,
order
they didn't
here
expect
in
it
round
at all.
number
Like, they had
17.
absolutely
We are
no
one
idea that they were
round
going to push
difference
aggro
in
here.
the
So
absolute crux of this competition.
Full sense.
their
again,
money's great.
Their reads on this defensive side.
Like, we're
they
starting
know
to
the
hit 2 people that are
timing,
going to hit
they know the plan
9K.
of the space that they want to find, the absolute
Maybe they can even the
positions
money
around
out a
the
little
map.
bit.
The
This guy
Boom
should
do
ideally
not
be
have
dropping
a
him,
foot
but so
even
good.
in. We saw it over on Lotus. We're seeing it here now. Again, it's such a big difference between both of these teams, just this defensive space. And I'm looking at it right now objectively through a lens of this arena right now.
We got another
Boom on the
official
attack,
already?
Right?
Oh.
They have to get fast.
Oh.
They have to get spicy.
2 captains.
I mean, he got an
Bits
extra
of
tag on the end.
information and dropped to
He did
70
get the
and
extra guy.
45 respectively.
And with
Gotta
the
get
ult,
fast
they
because
push
you know
down
that's
middle
when the
again.
crowd
They
will
are
continue
so
their elevation
aggro.
right now, but again, this mid space found by Full Sense, none the wiser, but being held sheer.
The confidence from Full Sense is
It's
insane.
those usually, right?
Yeah,
This is where the
but I
stress is
think
maybe
I was
getting
just
to
saying
the
in
captain
chat
of the
that
leader.
I think a
Look
big
what's
part of it
happening,
is
because
neither of
that's
these
baiting
teams are
everybody into
taking mid
rotations
as the
over towards
attackers,
the
right?
side with the
Yeah,
flank
yeah,
going
not
in.
at all,
Full
really.
Sense has a good read on that of just like the moment we get contact, we can push out.
Yeah, just take on free space.
Yeah, now they've got the info. Now
Because even their lurkers, like, just on the other side.
Yeah,
instead of
Look
middle.
at the positioning that they've been able to capitalize here. That's Famous getting in the face already. He pops the showstopper, and it's just a fear tactic at the moment.
This is
He
a
doesn't
mad
need to
round.
go any further. He
Look at
doesn't
that.
need
We've
to
got
use
lurks on
anything.
lurks. We've got
Doesn't
2
need to get
people
the
lurking
frags,
here.
but
We've got a
the
Cypher
comes
lurking
in.
here.
The flank is occurring
Like,
now.
everyone
And John Olsen,
is
all he needs to do again is
everywhere.
just keep them
That's a
entertained.
great flash,
Great
man.
Paranoia as SB now is going to
Yeah,
get
that
the
was
catch
cool.
with
Enabled the
Berserk
Cypher. And they
in
kind of knew
tow.
about this, though, but
PTC, Sushi Boys, you
the
have to
observers
get
just flicking
moving
between
immediately.
everyone. There's just so
One for
much
Sushi
going on.
Boys. Berserk keeps him entertained, but not for long enough. PTC is there as well, and Famous.
Timing.
It's not
yeah,
enough
we
time.
got full time on that, bro.
Oh,
What
you thought there
a
was
mental
chance
round.
back in there, Full Sense, but once again, it is Berserks.
And how many kills has he gotten in this map right now, Mix? He's got 6, but that is not his role right now in this map. His role is to be the pull. He's pulling the opponents towards him. He is the black hole that gravity propels towards. So he's done a phenomenal job to get
Now
them
to
out
press the
of
button
that
for the
A site,
Cypher chip.
to let his team not only
Lexi,
establish
surely
a
we get the
plan
Oda
and clear
now.
the site,
That's what I wanna
before
see.
that, but take a little bit of this deeper position as well to catch them off guard in the rotations, and then he doesn't immediately
That
try to
sounds
get
like
back
a
over
bit
to
of
help
you.
the team. He comes later to get the frags to help them. When the rotations start to occur, a fresh round though. 10-8, not tied just yet. John Olsen on the operator, and it's no longer.
Yo
a
can
bit
run
of
an.
inspiration
Did Fio
for
just say he can
Full
run a
Sense.
neon
Little bit
tonight?
more mundane.
Sure. I mean,
Camera doesn't
we
see him.
either get you all
You're
smokes
gonna
or a
have the
neon. That
idea
sounds
and a
incredible.
protocol to clear it though, and that's something that Gecko generally gets you the opportunity to do, right?
Either way,
Can
it sounds
Dizzy
great to
over the
watch.
top to clear it and re-pick it up.
Did he spot him maybe there? I don't know. It's such an awkward line here.
Good on the RS. Okay, there we go. That's your 2 guns.
A lot of cover around the map for Full Sense, however. Top mid smoke. Fox has to be really careful about timing. If he wants to cross over towards the B site or not, because now you are stuck in the market as the Leviathan, but an immediate fault line back from PTC. And John Olsen off put too from the camera in main, so you start to fashion a bit of an idea on how many players are at the B site from Full Sense.
Okay, man. Good luck,
Accordingly,
Sushi
you
boys.
shift
You're gonna have
over
a
towards the A
recon.
site,
Wait.
paint shells in to deny
Oh, they
any
just used
Cypher
the
utility,
recon?
and that
Well, you're gonna
first
have nothing
trap
to
wire
support
actually
you.
gets destroyed.
Wait, he's so
Well and truly
committed.
enough information, right, for the
Breacher
team. Now
was
Fox
incredible,
tries to get
man. The
something
breacher
done,
was
but
so
Leviathan
good.
is somehow
What a
going
shot.
to live on during that rolling thunder. But it's NC Slasher with 2. Now he's looking to get the spike planted with the wingman, but maybe it's the
Damn,
no,
wingman.
It goes down. John Olsen finds him though in the back end. Now it's a 3 versus 2.
Wingman managed to
The
just
advantage
get the
goes
plant
back,
down
but guess
as
who's
the
alive?
damage came
Shiro
through.
And Zes
The
Big.
great flash.
He can
Didn't
look
hit the
to
guy
find this for
close.
the team. He has been the voice. He has been the shot caller alongside Shiro as SB, the sole Singaporean. He stands forward. He looks to do it all for the team, but it's Omen v
Oh,
Omen.
the Omen
Inside
ult to
this
check.
moment, he can reposition.
Yeah,
The
you've got to
Funk
get
of
at least
Shadow
half
just
of this
gives
now.
enough
And then
information,
does
but
the smoke
Leviathan
go
can
before
get
he
on to half
falls?
here. He can keep going. Leviathan!
Damn! Damn, bro got the full. He got the full stick.
Man, oh man.
That
a
did
1
not
versus 2
just
that he
happen.
sends
Yeah,
it in the
definitely
dark
just
cover.
happened.
A brilliant idea to dodge around from the shadows as well.
Yeah, someone's probably going to go check on that one.
Pinged on the floor for the spam. I'm looking at Shiro there. An aftershock still available, but no position to deploy it. He's not behind the default boxes.
What a time to do that.
Dude, I'm just so confused on why they didn't both spam it from the beginning. Like, I'm just
Some say the Leviathan is a myth, Komodo. Others will say it's a legend.
Everyone spammed the middle ping as well. They didn't come where to spam from it.
But right now it's up and at him again for full sense.
Bro, and then they just absolutely send it again. They're in spawn. Why the full sense? No joke. Hold the record for the fastest person in attack spawn and the fastest person in defense spawn from the other side. It's incredible. They're trying to break records out here.
We'll be able to respond, but that's weaponry recovered.
And they use the neural theft to get the information. They can skedaddle on out of there and focus on our plan to 3 versus 2 now. And you catch off Fox. PDC has 30 HP. There's a camera that can even see him up in the window. They know what's happening. Boom.
Why are they always in the other opponent's spawn in 10 seconds, man? What's going on?
Look at all their deaths.
It's so stupid.
Oh, man.
Let the crowd tell you this story. Imagine being in PTC's shoes right
they
now,
get full reset. So although they did kind of steal around before, it's 1-9 loss bonus on top of this. Like this guy gets 1. This is a gun, this is a gun. These two are so wrecked.
As well, what can you say as a leader?
So, I mean, I've done this before, but you would imagine this is 12. I'm going to draw it. Let's test the cast. It's a good time to test the cast. Oh, they took him down with a nade at the end. With a giant.
Has caught him with the paint shells at the end. So you don't even get to bring a gun into the next round. You are on your knees in this scenario.
Wait, that's actually giant.
You are broke. You are begging for an eco.
How did he hit that?
To come your way, to keep Boom away.
We got the nade in the replay?
Grand
Wait, that was
qualification
nuts.
Point.
They are so close to executing this story.
Okay, that's an extra gun. That is an extra gun gone. So now they only have... Bro, they don't even buy the gun on this. Does that mean that they want the op?
Be on the step that they have it here and it slips away. You still have to just play the way you've been playing, because on Sunset right now it is working. Proceeding utility to clear on the site. They'll wait before they expunge into...
Olvi, hello mate.
The side
hello,
itself.
hello, also. Welcome.
This trap, but they're just going in front of it. Oh, yep. They didn't get
well,
rid of it.
Massive one from Sushi Boys
yeah,
there.
Must have missed the trip on that one.
Out here, Komodo. They will gather some info.
It's a good start. Let's see what the Neon ult's got.
Overdrive, Komodo. He's going to have to break
Here we go.
And they're going to get that information.
They push over towards site as they realize everyone's coming behind, and everyone's going from behind. That is nuts, man. We had the 4-person push here, no one elsewhere. They just pushed, got all the info. Breach hooks, they had at least 2. Yeah, this guy's been hard. And the ult's good, but it's not this good. There's too many people here.
Once again, it is MC Slasher.
Shiro, though, he's
okay,
had a little bit
3
of a
chances.
Boom is so ready for the flanks now, and Full Sense is
non-stop going for it. Yeah, they gotta chill.
That's unfortunate.
They gotta play more normal.
Zoomed in spray. Yeah,
like it worked for a little bit.
But the team is there
yeah,
to back him up.
yeah. I thought they had good reads for it, but the moment Boom starts hitting back for it, like you got to figure something else out.
Yeah. At this point, I'm not even sure if it's reads now or if they've just been told to just straight up send it.
Series grand final point, and they are going to straight get in. But it's John Olsen to open up with
Savior, by the way, 14 HP.
Will deny, and they settle it for now.
NC Slasher is 1 away from the crash as well, so imagine if they're able to get this before pathing in towards this B site potentially. It's been great for them these past couple of...
Look at the focus up mid. It's straight out nicely.
Big jump.
Wow.
It's just PDC.
Wow, they got an extra one in the middle. Guy's got a 1v3. He's here very early. There's some 2 low HPs basically. You can maybe say 3, but he's here really early, man. This is so doable.
But can PTC make this work? The cyber cage, it's going to fade in just a split second, and he will find.
I mean, that helps. Breach damage as well if he wants it.
And now looking to cross, looking to get onto it.
What a round from the Cypher, bro. He killed 3, 2 from the bottom and middle. Okay. Okay, well, at least the final is going to be sick with the crowd as well. The castle.
A pack of friends with a mission.
He gave it everything.
They were frenzy in the server.